I'm here to help everyone awaken. I want everyone to awaken so we could all talk about this cool stuff that we can do. It's not that many of us that can do it, so it's not as fun. So I'm trying to wake up everybody so everybody can do it. That's me. That's me. That's you. You can do what I can do. Everybody can. Everybody's gifts are different. That's why the more people to wake up, I don't have everybody's gifts. Everybody doesn't have my gifts. We are our own individual versions of God. Okay? Your version of God is not my version of God, so your version of God has some really cool shit over there. That's why I want y'all to wake up. Wake up. Was that loud? Wake up with me. I'm awake, but I be going back to sleep because everybody else sleeps. So I be like, yeah, what? Y'all up yet? Shoot, I sleep so long sometimes. Other people be up. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot there was an up there. Okay, I'm a little more chill now. All right, actually, this is probably gonna be another video, or is it? It's really cool. So I was talking about like editing and stuff, right? But there was a moment back there where like my soul came down and decided to talk for me. What you'll understand is because I'm getting used to telling the truth about the stuff that I do. Camilla, me, I get, well, I'm Camilla. My soul is me. I get so bashful when it happens because I'm used to my soul being my best friend, not y'all's. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when I come out here and then my soul shows all that I can do, and I'm like, stop it! Do you know what happened last time you told someone you could do this? And it's like, sorry, I had a moment of me finishing the conversation, but I stopped because I got bashful. Yeah, no, because literally, like I'm saying, when I was awakening, we didn't get to talk about this out loud. You know what I mean? And I still have some, like, stage fright, fears, and it's hard for me to say that because I've ascended so much that it's like, you still got a fear? It's like, yeah, but I'm doing it, but it still vibrates a little bit on a certain frequency. Now it's nowhere near as strong, but I could feel it. It makes my face get all tight. And then I don't know if my cheeks turn. Nah, my cheeks wouldn't turn red. But I get all tight. I get real anxious. But I see so many people online doing it, admittingly so. Abraham Hicks, Bashar, what's her name? Aaron Lyons. You know, they are admitting that they have other beings communicating with them. The only difference between me and them is my being is my soul. Aaron's is like, she talks to the alien people. That's some cool stuff. Abraham is Esther's higher being that she speaks to. And Bashar, he is an alien. You know what I mean? So, I'm sorry, extraterrestrial. I'm still getting used to this. But yeah, so it was hard to admit that I could communicate with something outside of me. Like, well, inside of me, outside of me. Isn't that weird? It's not really inside. It's kind of like outside, but it feels inside. So anyway, that's really cool, if y'all understand. But yeah, so when you don't really, in the black community, I'm sorry, oh, y'all can't see that paper. I'm black. You know what I mean? You know, and raised Christian. Are you what? Who you talking to? You better go get checked out. You get what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, it's like we believed in so much special spiritual stuff, but I don't know, they give it to something else. You know what I mean? Like, but either way, regardless, when I was realizing that I was doing something, I had nobody to tell. Nobody would believe me. And my awakenings were wild business. Okay, so sometimes you look crazy. You must. You're learning that you can communicate with things and you've never done it before. you're gonna lose your damn mind. Or if you don't, then shoot, you must have kept talking to your imaginary friends all your life or something, because I stopped. You know, I had an imaginary friend. My family remember the name. I don't. It was some girl. But you can't admit to these things as you get older. And hell, I didn't, but my soul will come down. And the reason why my soul goes by me is because so often we have misconstrued things when a name is involved. And if I can do such amazing things and will be able to, then you're just going to say that my soul or me is the person that can do it, with forgetting yourselves completely. You know what I mean? So that's why my soul goes by me. So there won't be no more misconceptions. We are not telling you that only we can do this. We will be showing you that you can do everything that we can do. Okay? So when you say me did that, me, you're talking about yourself. Me. That's me. My soul is me, which is all of me. My human name is Camilla. I can't wait to get to know what your soul is, or who your soul is. This is what I tell people. Once I was ascending, I was like, if I am as cool as my soul says I am, then if I'm talking to you, I know who I am. There ain't no way I'm going to be hanging out with no simp. Who are you? You get what I'm saying? So then I get to be next to whoever the heck. I'm trying not to curse. Whoever the heck y'all are. By the way, curse words are only curses when you use them as so. Good God. Because I be having some good curse words up there, and then there's others, some spiritualists, not judging, will say, you shouldn't curse. And I will say, it wasn't a curse in the way that I used it. Do you understand that? You know, and I'm trying to say it humbly, but curse words are only used, or curse words are only curse words when they are used as such. That's the best way I can say it. Okay? Y'all can figure the rest out. That's just it. So if it would have just went perfectly there because it was a good and a cadence, then let it fit and stop judging. Okay, I judge myself. Next time I'm gonna let it flow. Okay? Because it'd be good. And that's coming from my soul. Because it's like, they don't take things so seriously as we do. There's too many rules. There are rules, but we could loosen up a little bit. I have no idea what I'm going to title this. Guys, do you understand? When I go on a flow, it takes me from the ethers to here, to there, to there, to... You try to create a title. That's why it's just going to be freestyle channeling. Because what do you say when I say that I just talked about whatever the hell that was? I can't even hardly remember. By the way, that's how it happens too. Like, I'll channel and my soul will be here like doing, and that's hard. Like, the gender, it's not really talking they shit. You know, what would I say? And I just be along for the ride, you know, because it's so cool. And to admit it is crazy, to finally admit it and to let my soul fly free, you know? And it's like, oh man, yeah. So I'm here to help everyone awaken. I want everyone to awaken so we could all talk about this cool stuff that we can do. It's not that many of us that can do it, so it's not as fun. So I'm trying to wake up everybody so everybody can do it. That's me. That's me. That's you. You can do what I can do. Everybody can. Everybody's gifts are different. That's why the more people to wake up, I don't have everybody's gifts. Everybody doesn't have my gifts. We are our own individual versions of God, okay? Your version of God is not my version of God, so your version of God has some really cool shit over there. That's why I want y'all to wake up. Wake up! Was that loud? Wake up with me. I'm awake, but I be going back to sleep because everybody else sleeps. So I be like, yeah, what, y'all up yet? Shoot, I sleep so long sometimes. Other people be up there. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot there was a up there. You know, no shade. No shade. Just saying. Come up here with me. I don't want to look down on nobody. But if y'all ain't waking up, that's where y'all are frequency wise. Or I can say over there if that make you feel better. You know? I'm really honest. Honest without judgment. Feel the energy. Sometimes I'll be in a jokey joke kind of way, but you got to be able to take it. You got to be able to be accountability. You got to be able to be accountable if you're gonna follow me, if you're gonna watch me, because I'll joke, but I'm gonna keep it real. You get what I'm saying? That's my accent's changed too, by the way. You just gotta hear me as you hear me on whatever day. It depends on the field. You get what I'm saying? And I've lived a whole lot of places. So a little bit of everybody come out sometimes. Sometimes I'm country as hell. Dude, I've lived in like Arkansas, every kind of country too. So Kansas, so it's like it'll all kind of accents will come out. And then this is what just happened. I'm like, am I doing it right? Doing what right? This is YouTube. You're supposed to be able to do whatever you want to do. It's like, what information you gonna give? I ain't giving no information then. Don't come here looking for no information. I teach so much every day. Like in life, you know what I'm saying? Like in the sense of every person I meet is a teaching moment for me. I meet a lot of people. I try to give out so much love all the time. It's draining sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's like, forget it. This is about to be my free space. It is to help you ascend, but it's also for me to just be me. It is the only place I can be me right now, like to my full extent. I can't go out in these streets of Ohio. That's where I'm at now. I can't go out in these streets of Ohio and talk about this. And look, I'm gonna tell you the next thing I just felt. I'm like, oh no, you gonna tell them what they gonna do? When you've elevated where I've elevated, whoever they are, and I know who they are, have tried everything. So what is the difference between somebody knowing I am protected? I am that, And actually, I even held myself back from saying I am that which I'm meant to fear. I've been there. I've done that. So I'm just letting y'all into emotions as they come. Real, authentic, raw, because this is how you transmute energy, and this is just what the energy means. And I'm just doing that, man, because otherwise if I be in order, I can't be in order down here. So you either gonna like it. No. If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it, because I love the fact that I could do whatever I want on this here, in this room right here. I made this room just for me. If you like it, I promise you, I love that you like that I'm just real. I can't be fake. I can be. I've been fake before, doing dumb shit for no reason, just because you're bored, and then you get what I'm saying. So I've been fake before. This is me. Yo, look, I'm bashful. So please accept me for who I am. Look, I gotta take a moment, because it's just like, and like me saying this is me is not. It's like, this is me, raw, so raw, admitting my soul to you guys. So I've admitted to doing very not so good things, right? So I'm going to let y'all know how karma works, all right? Karma's so amazing. Karma is so amazing because it taught me life. All right, so when you do not so good things to people have two choices, okay? You have the choice, or when somebody does something to you, you have the choice to do something or not. And now I'm going to tell you, I faced the karma that I know that I would have done to somebody. You know what I mean? When, sadly, and not sadly, this everything is dual. I was taught by my mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was literally like, they do something to me, that's cool. She was a Scorpio. I get them back, but when they least suspect it, they forget, so I'm good at, if I put my mind to it, I'm good at everything, whatever it is, if I put my mind to it. So she taught me that, so I'm like, noted, and I was young, so you did something to me, just sinister ways of, but I ain't had to think about that too much because I was a pretty good person, so that not that much bad shit happened to me, in a sense of, shoot, at a certain age. Okay, it caught up. The point is you can either choose the karmic path or, I guess, the angelic path. All right. The karmic path comes with so many lessons. You will learn from it. Because honestly, you're gonna to choose the light path. It's like you must have had a really nice life, because that's a really hard path to choose if you've ever been through something. It's just not the path you were taught. You don't know that trail. You're gonna go the trail that you know. Revenge was my trail, but I was meant to go down every one of those roads so I could learn the dark side, so I can learn the lower vibration, so I can embrace my lower vibration, because people always want to judge their shadow self. Okay, that's why when you see that picture of Jesus and the devil, all that is depicting is your light being self and your shadow self. Every one of us has it. If you are going to be so busy shunning half of you, then you're losing half of your power. Okay, so I needed to go through all of this to see all the things that I would or could do. God has a way of making it happen to you. Oh, I got karma back in the best way. I could only honor it. You know what I mean? After you learn it, it's like, dang, you did me good. It's like, good job. As my shadow self, I'm like, that's what I would have did. So it is your own. And so the stronger you are, the worse whatever it is will come to you, because you need to, if you can't dish it, then, if you can't take it, don't dish it. So I guess I had to test myself. You know what I mean? If you could understand what I just said right there. But regardless, so whatever I've done, I appreciate karma, because the lessons within there, revenge, I learned. So that was that 7 deadly sin, wrath. Oh, when the same revenge I would give happens to me, then it was like, dang, maybe I won't do that. Okay, you change. You learn from your mistakes. That's what this earth is meant for. It's meant to help you learn from your mistakes. That's it. You don't have to be perfect. You're meant to not be. This is where you mess up. Karma is ever forgiving. It will come back again and again and give you a chance to change. If you're religious, God said you've forgiven. The only person that is condemning you are other humans and yourself. And when I say God, right now I am under God. So there is God, when we elevate, and sometimes I take you up there to the ether, we are God. You know what I mean? So you got to also be able to separate that. Disabilities help with that, but I'll be talking about that in something else. So it's like, oh no, you're about to go talk about all this stuff. Forget it. This is just a video of greatness. Let it be. Oh my God, I don't want to edit nothing. Okay, shoot, forget it. I'm going to send it and just say whatever. When I let in a little doubt, that's when I get off the stream, because I'm like, I should have just stayed on the no, I shouldn't have. That's my human interrupting. If you can understand what I'm saying. I'm out of breath. I probably needed some water. That's why I got excited. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh. Something about karma. Okay, so depends on what level I want to tell you at. Long story short, you have a karmic path or an angelic path. Long story short, I was meant to feel everything that could ever happen to somebody type thing, because I know how to transmute energy. So let's just say I have messed over some people and they got even. You know what I mean? Like I said, so even, and some of them knew like dark magic and I didn't, you know what I mean? But it was meant for my ascension. So on the 6th, thank them for doing it, because I got to experience it, master it, and now I can't experience everything on earth if I don't experience everything on earth. So the people, look, on the highest dimension, I needed them to come do that to me so I could experience that on earth. And if you know my human, if you know me for real, I just wanted to experience everything. Now, I took that a little too far, I think, because the crap that happened to me, I was like, really? And then I think to myself, dang, I did say I wanted that to happen one day. Like, it's like, I manifested it on accident, not really realizing what I was asking for. So be careful what you ask for. Because God will deliver. You will deliver it. If you are powerful on accident, you will deliver some of the best and worst things you've ever asked for. Accidentally. So that's why it's important for us to know what these powers are. So we can know how to use our gifts, natural abilities that God gave us. We are gods. I wouldn't tell you if I was lying. I don't lie. It is not worth the demerit energetically. I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. It's not worth it. And all these people that are pulling the wool over y'all's eyes, whoa, I wouldn't do that. That's all I'm saying. And the people that know, know. The people that don't, you will. So that's why, look, religion helped. Religion helped. It also leads you astray. But if you understand energy, you can read in the Bible which parts are of God and which parts aren't. That's what people don't understand. Energy words have energy. Words hold energy. Okay. So you can open any of the books that are written and you can feel the energy of the writer. That's just what it is. Okay. So anybody that can read energy can feel which parts were from whom. You get what I'm saying? So as I was ascending and I was like, my life is seeming really similar to some story I've heard of before. And so I literally, all right, no, be honest. I literally went to the Bible and I was like, that seemed just like that story. No joke. And then something else happened. I said, that was definitely that story. And then there was another one that was like, that one's a little off because he wasn't that big. You get what I'm saying? But he came to, no, let it go. I'm humbling myself. I'm so sorry. There was another story. I'm bashful now. Anyway, the guy wasn't that big. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, so as the stories were lining up or whatever that seemed very similar, as I reread certain books in the Bible, I'm feeling it's the same with songs, okay? I'm feeling the energy behind the words. Some of them are, and I could translate it so quickly. Others, I'm like, now who wrote that? Because that wasn't a big guy, so, how dare they? But, woo, look, I can't even talk about that. That they, all of them, do not like. You don't play with that. So there's things people, you know what, and I didn't even learn it to the extent of knowing everything that someone should or should not know who have been leading the people astray. I skipped the fifth. When you follow me enough, you'll figure out the fifth. I skipped the fifth because karma works. That's none of my business. If I was up here worried about everybody's karma who did me wrong, good Jesus. Sometimes you'll just see it naturally. Like, for instance, should I say that? Heck yeah, the government. The way that they have done humans on this planet. On this planet. I didn't even mean to say that. I just meant in this country. There's repercussions. It does. I don't have to see it to know that it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, and then because I've already taken the journey, there's healing. They're not condemned to hell. They might think that, but they have to face their maker. They have to look at themselves, face themselves. They have to experience what it was that they have done to others. They don't want to experience that for as long. Would you blame them? Well, I don't even know if you know what the powers that be have done, and you don't, and that's why they've done a very good job. Listen, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm just, you gotta understand, I respect the shadow. And this is just something you gotta accept, because this world, this earth is split in half. With polarity, there's, like North Node, South Node, you know what I mean? There has to be a lower vibration with the high. It has to exist. It's physics. I don't know. So because it has to exist, then I'm not shocked where it does, and therefore it's meant for a balance. People will ascend, and it works how it works. So I'm not going to sit up here and judge the dark when we need it. They did their job. Thank you. They created something so intense that it stopped everybody from ascending. I haven't even gotten to the level of the 6 to even understand why they even did it. Maybe, I don't even know if it's an incubation time or whatever, because on a higher dimension, there ain't no way a human could outdo God. So all of this was meant. You get what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I don't even know how. So it's meant. If you're at the 6, so you're not caring that the government has done all of this messed up stuff. Duh. Like, they're humans, don't know why they're doing it. They're just messed up. They're going to go through karma and ascend and whatever too. It's just what, we can't. No, outrage. No. Everything balances out. I'm not the judge. It's a natural system. It'll come when it comes. If you don't worry about somebody else's revenge or karma, you'll ascend a whole lot quicker. Because if you want to watch it and be there with them, then you're right there with them. I'm sorry. I've been there. I want to ascend. I hope y'all all right down there. It gets easier. And I'm ascending. You know what I mean? You ain't got time to be worried about somebody else's karma. I really love this one psychic. I'm not going to say who. Just because I'm about to do a critique real quick. I love this psychic, but I know what level of consciousness he's at. He's at the 5th, which is up there. To be able to tell the gossip of the 5th, I call the 5th the shade room of Ascension, okay? He could tell it so good too. You find out who doing what to you, who sent this what they attempted and all that. But it's like you only know the good versus bad version because he tells that story so well. That's where, but you know what? He could be meant to be anchored there for our ascension, but I just want everybody to get on my level. Anyway, no, I want everybody to ascend past the 5th and get to their, soul part. And I know as much as he in there, he, that's just not a waste of a vibration. But there's some really cool things on the higher, so I don't judge it. I mean, like I said, he might be needed there. If it what, like the 5th is the 5th for a reason. It exists. And he is a good one in the 5th. So he might just be there to hold the balance. But I'm always thinking about, well, I know everybody doesn't go at the same time. I guess that's because it has to be balanced. But I'm always wondering, like, don't you, hey, forget that part. Let's go up higher. But also, everybody vibrates and their frequency is at a different homeostasis, so he might love his vibration just right there, so you just got to leave it. But I'm like a geek and I'd be like, come up here, yo, it's so cool. We up some more frequencies low, get on my level, So I accept whether people want to stay at their level or come where I'm at. And I haven't even figured out all that we can do up here, so it ain't that cool yet. But it's about to be. That's what I'm told, I guess. So, All right. So I think that may have been the end of it. But the point is, and yeah, I did super just calm down. It's just, you'll be on a stream and then it ends. And I just want to make sure that I covered what I meant. When you come through the karma cycle, right? I chose the karmic path, by the way, because, well, I was just meant to, okay? And because I loved revenge and I was meant to go face my shadow, We're humans, so we start in the lower vibrations. At least, definitely if you choose black, all right? And people don't understand what Kanye was meaning, but when you're about to come into Earth, right? And I call this level Uhuru, okay? When you are, and this is kind of where, like, there are galactic beings that tell you what like, just think of you're at a carnival and these are the people explaining to you what ride you about to get on, okay? It's gonna be like this and you're gonna do this, all right? I call it the Uhuru level. And basically, it's like you are about to get on a ride and they're letting you know the instructions before you go. The Uhuru level will tell you, do you want to be white, black, Asian, this people went through this, blah, 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 blah. These people went through this. And you say, hey, forget that. I am not trying to go through nothing. Make me white, make me rich, make me a male. I'm good. By the way, entertainment purposes only, people. Woo, I better say that. This is for entertainment purposes only. That's the fifth for you right there. You gonna say that. Because if they take you seriously, oh, that's your Mr. Postman. No, we're gonna awaken you and follow your rules. So, the people that know will know regardless of it being entertainment purposes only. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say now because I was acting too silly and I was taunting, and I shouldn't have taunted. Look at me, man. I'm like, God, dog. I'm getting myself in trouble. It's like, dang. It was funny.